Hey guys, FearTV here. This is a rather extraordinary video. There's always someone coming into my chat room and asking me how to beat the Amazingly Randy in PvE, and I decided I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna give my bot a command to show this video so people can look at it. So maybe you come from there. Also, this is obviously a giveaway video. Today's the last day where I can do them, so that's why you're facing two South Park Phone Destroyer videos today. Now, let's talk about a few cards. One of the most asked card, probably like what the hell is he doing here, is Big Guy Owl. This is just to simply showcase to people who are playing PvE that headhunters work different in PvE. Big Guy Owl will also attack all those units because there won't be a main enemy or a main new kid, so he'll attack something else. And he just brings solid stats, so he's an option if you have someone like that leveled. Obviously, I'm going through a lot of cards here, and you need to pick what you guys have leveled anyway, but all of them benefit greatly. Terrence Mephisto, because he's an AoE card. Rogue Token, he does AoE damage. PC Principle is just a random tank to protect your other stuff, but not really mandatory. Now though, Terrence and Philip. Terrence and Philip, why are they great? They have a really fast attack speed and they are 2 units at once, meaning they can take out 2 different critters at the same time. President Garrison, obviously because his AoE attack. A lot of you, I put him in here specifically instead of Nelly because there just was this President Garrison event. A lot of you have him, a lot of you like him, probably a lot of you out there have him on level 3, which will be of great benefit to you in this map. Now, also I know a lot of new players are playing superheroes, so Superfart, very, very great card to help you out here. When you're getting overwhelmed by something, like by a lot of critters, or you have the feeling, oh no, they're gonna kill my very valuable ranged unit or whatever you're using at the moment, like in my case this would be Bebe, then, well, fart at them, throw them all out of the way. On level 5 already 107 damage, should take care of a lot. Mysterion I have in here just for the sake of, well, he's able to just kick their asses the entire time. He will die, but if you play him at the beginning of the map, you might be able to sustain, like to get a good outcome from him. Now, Lebar Jimmy, pretty damn obvious. Really big damage on all the critters out there. There can be a lot of them. He's gonna clean up the whole house. Just like Aerostorm would, just like even more than Superfart. Great card here. Blood of Baby, obviously babies to stack all that extra health or attack speed if you use Robot Baby, or spawn snakes if you use Medusa Baby. And last but not least, Mr. Slave. Why is he in here? It's simple. Critters cannot kill Mr. Slave. They can all attack him and they will not get him below. Unless he doesn't really work, and which is kind of buggy, which does happen a lot, but I mean, you're not losing any. This is not a game with an energy system. You can just try again, and the next time he probably won't bug out. Mr. Slave, great card to put against all those critters. Now, we will use this deck just in a test run. Of course, I know my cards are way more leveled than your cards are gonna be. That is just how it is. At the end of the day, upgrade your main deck, and if you really want to push forward, then maybe upgrade one of the cards that I just mentioned first, just so that they help you against the Amazingly Randy. Now we're here on 13, we keep it that way, and play him now with this first deck. And I can show you a few things. I didn't mention Greg, but he's just here because he's an awesome unit. You guys have him leveled, and he has AoE. Alright, now we have all those pigeons coming first. We play either a Baby or we're gonna play Lebart when it's getting too much. So here, let's say we're under pressure. Boom. That's what happens if you use Lebart Jimmy. That's how good he is. Meanwhile, Baby is getting big. Baby is getting real big. She might even survive one of those lightning bolts. We might as well put in Big Guy out to show you right now. As you can see, he is attacking chickens while having 1000 health. Mimsy works as well. Mimsy is another great guy here, I'd say, or in the PvE in general, that you can utilize to your advantage here. Alright, now there is a lot of stuff going on again. Let's this time rogue token them all to death. Also, they only have 157 health on level 5. You're probably facing them on level 2 or 3. Your rogue token is probably gonna take care of him anyway. Meanwhile, check out my baby. She's getting huge. Huge, huge, huge. So I think I don't really even have to play something else, which is of course because I have really good levels. Here's a Mysterion just for the fun of it. And I think whatever is spawning now, they don't have a chance. Alright, Amazingly Randy coming in. Ta-da! Yeah, let's give some more AoE here. Of course, there's the nasty lightning bolts that can do initial damage. So you might be advised as like a different tip to save your energy before you face the final boss. So the first charges might actually go to your new kit and not to your valuable units. And then once the charges are used, you spawn your units for a benefit. And I guess that's already it. Amazingly Randy is going down. Though of course I understand people do not all of you play fantasy and all of you play superheroes. So we're gonna discuss a different deck with 2 other themes, and I will also talk quickly about the theme that I think is like the weakest in PvE content, which is superhero, the adventure theme. 1 second. So the other deck is sci-fi mystic, but let's talk a few good cards for Amazingly Randy in the superhero theme. First of all, Sharpshooter Shelly is an interesting card to be used because of her knockback of enemies on the ground. So if all those chickens stack to her, you can swipe them all away. Works kind of similar to Rogue Token, though she's already on the board. Also a ranged card is pretty decent to farm pigeons at the start. You know it. Another decent card, Storyteller Jimmy, debuffing all those little critters around him. You know how he works. Don't have to explain anymore, I think. Buccaneer Baby is the baby. However, she's just more for the fun of it, of stacking really high in this level. But she's probably not the baby you want to use unless you're like adventure and superheroes. I would probably recommend any other baby over her. Now Aerostorm, also a board clear. Clears all the chickens out of the way. Medicine Woman Sharon is generally a good card in PvE. Stand of Many Moons as well can clear the board. And yeah, I'd say that's about it that you should use here. Maybe Swordsman Garrison because of his ability, also similar to Shelly, being able to clear everything in front. Then now talking about the second deck. I included the legendary cards of the neutral theme that you can use if you have them. Member pick for the same reason as for Greg. Though don't spawn him directly at the beginning because of the pigeons. He can't damage them, even though he's really large, I know. And Satan is just a gigantic version of Rogue Token. Bounty Hunter Kyle, the great thing about him is definitely that he will boost the attack of all your units that survive throughout your journey, and he will heal you heal every unit if he kills the unit. Now, when is he most likely to kill a unit? When he kills a critter. Critter are being very low health. Terrence and Phillip is here in as well, just put him in. Visitors, for the same reason as Terrence and Phillip, fast attack speed, can attack 2 different critters. Also nice at the beginning to attack the pigeons on both sides. Gizmo Ike, one of the best PvE cards. You just create your Gizmo army. It's pretty cool. Towley to slow down all the critters, working similar to the Jimmy I talked about earlier. Robo Baby, because she's a baby. And she will attack really fast, really quick. She will get that 3 stacks in quick and then kill all those critters. Priest Maxi I put in here as a tank also to heal your new kid constantly if he's close to it. Really nice. And then for the long haul of all of this is like when your units walk around longer, you can buff them with the ninja and regenerate them with regeneration to get this crazy Gizmo army buffed up with Master Ninja damage going. And as like kind of a different last resort attack would be the poison spell, but I would rather use try to build an army instead. So let's now get into another Amazingly Randy match with this deck. Play. Alright, would be funny if we got a legendary in this PvE. Yes, it is possible to get a legendary in those PvE rewards. Alright, as I said, at first there's gonna be pigeons. We're gonna place a ranged unit on each sidelines. Boom. You see that? Alright, also we wanna get a tank up front. And now they can clean house while this guy is blocking everyone. And even healing the new kid. And now we can just start all chill building up an army, and we start with no one else but Gizmo because he will be the biggest army. They're still doing pretty fine. Okay, the Arrow Storm sadly obviously kills Gizmo. So remember, don't use visitors or Gizmo before you kill this tower. Now you're free to use visitors and Gizmo. Well, look at them. They're just like healing each other so nicely. It's absolutely no problem to handle this situation right now. Since this Kyle, there's no way this Kyle is probably ever gonna die. I cannot play the Master Ninja, not even necessary. But I don't know which card you have and have leveled. Probably you don't have the Master Ninja in here. I'm just telling you different core cards that you can use to have a much easier time. Alright. Let's regenerate some. Oh, they actually killed the baby. Alright. Going for another round. Yeah, look at all, do you see all this health that's going on? That's mostly, of course, Maxi, but also whenever Bounty Hunter Carl kills a little chicken or something, he's going in as well. Yeah, member pick, because why not? Regenerate what's healable. Yep, and that's going to be it on how you can beat the Amazingly Randy. Now, from now on, my dear watchers, when someone comes into the chat, then and ask about it, exclamation mark Amazingly Randy or Amazing Randy, we'll see what I will name it, but this video will then show up. Don't forget to participate in this giveaway, and I see you in the next stream or the next, I don't know, video. Probably actually another video coming soon. Alright, thanks for watching. Pharaoh out.